Hello guys, welcome to 974 Exotics. You are in for another treat. You are invited with us to come and check Qatar Custom Show 2022. Thanks to Soul Rider team, they are the ones who do the custom show in Qatar and promote all the bikes and cars that we have in the Qatar society. And a special thanks also to QRC, Qatar Racing Club, for holding this event again this year. Thank you very much. Let's walk you throughout the cars. So, for you guys to know, we have so many custom cars in Qatar. Some are city legal, some are not. One of the most wide-bodied, special Mustangs that we have in Qatar is slammed to the ground. The slamming process in Qatar just came recently, almost 2 years ago. We were not into it before, and it was not even legal before. And these are some of the cars. So, Tadbiq is a very good friend of us. His name is Rami. He has a shop that helps people modify their cars. He brings parts from the outside, whether it's wide bodies, rims, carbon fiber bits. I mean, you can see them, forged ones, normal ones, rims, bonnets, special parts for modifying your cars. We will try and meet him soon, inshallah, in his own shop. There is one car that we want to go back to. It belongs to a friend of ours. He just opened his garage recently. His name is Mr. Walid Salim. He's one of Qatar best drifters. And the setup on the car, it's the first ever in the world. He's gonna talk to us eventually, so stay tuned for other episodes. He's gonna talk about this special setup. It's the first car in the world to have this kind of setup, so stay tuned. Let's continue the tour. So throughout the video, you're gonna see us saying, or you're gonna hear us saying that stay tuned, because unfortunately, the Qatari society is huge, regardless of the fact that Qatar is a small country. But the fact of the matter is we cannot meet everyone. We came to this event especially to show you the cars, but for us to get contacts also, so we can promote the channel to the international. So these are some of the JDM cars that you have here. You have the Miaras, everyone knows them. You can modify them to a certain peak. I heard that some people installed Hayabusa engines inside them and they can go like this. These cars are nice. You also have the NSXs. I mean, these cars are legendary. Whether you keep them stock, lower them. I mean, the sky's the limit when it comes to these cars. The Supra Club, we met them already. They are up to it. We can do, we told them that we wanted to do a showcase video for them, and they are up to it. The Supra Club started approximately a year ago. Finding these cars in Qatar is hard. I mean, oh yes, oh yes, oh yes, oh yes. Most of these cars, they are either from Japan, either from America. I mean, it's very hard to see. Excuse the dust on some of the cars. It's just because it's been windy for the past week or so. So we're trying all our best to shoot the cars in a very clean manner. But unfortunately, look at this. This is nice. This is, I mean, this is greatness. I love the color. I love the rims. So, Toyota Land Cruiser. Okay, these cars are the most famous cars in Qatar. If you go on YouTube and you check Dubai, you're gonna see that they're famous for their Nissan Fitix or VTC, Super Safaris and stuff. In Qatar, we are more into Toyota Land Cruiser. These guys, we're gonna shoot with them later because the car from the outside, yeah, it has racing tires, racing rims, whatever, but if you check the engine, it's a different story. And we're gonna be also shooting this car, so stay tuned for it. It's the first ever wide body off-road setup to the extreme in the world. So stay tuned for this car. What else? There is a company called Aman, which is translated into Arabic safety. Aman, they do crazy setups like these. This Toyota Land Cruiser never came from the factory as a two-door. SUV, and they made it in Qatar. So all the cars that you're gonna see from Amman eventually are gonna be made in Qatar, and all the parts are made in Qatar. And this is just something that we are very proud of. Some of the JDM cars, you see people are going extreme because, I mean, cleaning these cars, you're gonna see my Fiat 500. Good luck. Thank you. You're gonna see my car eventually, almost at the end. I cleaned it yesterday 3 times. And the cleaning process is very important based on the simple fact that you have judges judging the car, the cleanliness of the car. This car, everyone knows it, the Cressida. You know that they stopped manufacturing this car because they couldn't sell the spare parts because the car never broke down. Up until today, it's a great car to have. Custom, and I mean, you look at the car from the side, you're like, okay, yeah, I mean, it's a classic with new rims, whatever, factory rims, or I mean, aftermarket rims, but look at this. This is what you call custom. I mean, Qatar Custom Show. Not everyone could come to the custom show, but I mean, because of COVID restrictions, whatever, but I mean, ethanol on a truck, slammed, GMC, I mean, classics, you name it, we have them. And now we come up to one of the best clubs in Qatar that got started almost a couple of months ago, the GTR Club. Hello. The GTR Club are going crazy. I mean, these are just some like 4 GTRs that you have, and in Qatar we have almost 20, 30 plus cars that we cannot, they couldn't bring them to the custom show because people are using these cars. You cannot just bring them. Oh my God, I love these. So the Z, so I don't know about this car. All I know is I think it's, what is this car? شو اسمها? Okay. Hello. We will talk about your car, huh? So the Datsun is part of our culture. These cars are pure Qatari culture from the 80s and so on. I know, Pam, switch off your phone. And then the Z community in Qatar started almost 2 years ago. Slamming process, the fenders process, all this, the concave wheels and so on, started almost 1 year ago. So it's just to tell you that we have this culture in Qatar, but people that are committing to overloading their cars with aftermarket parts and modifying them, this is just new, because mostly it's like, okay, I want to restore a classic car. How am I going to restore it? The only thing that I'm going to do is maybe slam it a little bit, put aftermarket wheels on it, change the color and so on. And people, they want to be a little bit more special, so they go to the extreme. It's a car culture. When they parked my car, they told me that they're going to bring in a smaller car next to me. This car, the guy is so fun. He did it for the kids, the rap situation. But don't be fooled. This car has almost, well, it's getting modified to 280 horsepower, and it has a Barabas full exhaust kit on it. I mean, just to tell you, even these small cars, they go to the extreme. The classic car community, we know them. We will. When we do the second tour. These guys are amazing because, as you can see, these 2 Transams, and they have more, they are pure, genuine Transams. They restored from the zero basically. And this is one thing. The car community here in Qatar is, Anupam, I'm gonna kill you. You want me to hold it for you? So you can put it on on silent. The 500e, excuse the dust. These cars came with a Porsche engine, for those who doesn't know. Oh, this car, the Ultima, I think it's called, right? This is, as per Top Gear, this is the most dangerous car you can buy street legal on the market, because it comes only with a seat and a harness, and that's it. And power to weight ratio is crazy. It's like you're driving a Veyron without any safety. This car is crazy. Oh, I mean, for those who are in America, they know the history behind these cars. I would like to have a rat rod.
It's not a rat, it's a hot rod.
I know it's a hot rod. I would love to have a rat rod, but like Qatari style rat rod. I would love to. I mean, you name them. You have Barracudas, we have Ferrari kit cars, you have this Jaguar kit car. I mean, excuse the dust again, but I mean, the Z28, this is a legendary, the SS, another legend, the 375, the 376 Rally Sport. I mean, these cars are just, I mean, the sky is the limit with them. We're gonna show you some of the cars on the other side. So here you have a masterpiece. I mean, just check the interior. These guys, I mean, they couldn't just keep it simple black. The Cobras are something else. And this car, you might think it's a factory 5 car, but it's a car that was made in Qatar from A to Z. It has the roof that you can remove and keep on. You have a stereo system. I mean, check the lever. Before, this lever had a skull head on it, and now it's a ring box. This car was made in Qatar from A to Z, and just gives you the proudness factor. This car is amazing. We know the owner, so, oh, this is the skull. This is the skull that was on the gearbox. We might be able to shoot this car soon if the owner gives us the right to do it. This SS Camaro is proudly presented here by Al-Innabi, Al-Innabi what? Al-Innabi Team Performance. Al-Innabi, they are the owners of QRC, Qatar Racing Club, and they have the most powerful cars in the world. Again, we continue with the cars. So all these cars that you have around belong to one guy, one owner, that we cannot say who it is. And this guy is so extreme to the point that, so it stops here actually. This guy is so extreme and so into cars that he did this. A V8 R8 twin turbo on a chassis. Why? Why not? And to make it street legal in Qatar, just put front headlights and back tail lights, and that's it. Now it's street legal. I was telling Anupam I would like to buy it one day for the YouTube channel, but he's like, no. It has no AC. The car is crazy. The car is crazy. MashaAllah. So to continue on, you have a Ferrari kit car. Two cars that are very famous in Qatar, and the country calls, like, let's say, the Ministry of Interior, or the I don't know how to say it, but let's say the country. Okay, the country calls these guys, and they always tell them to bring these cars. So we have this car that is very famous, and we have another one, its sister, which is a Ping 56 or 59, that is very famous also. You can see them in the parades. So yeah, these guys, Al-Waha Oasis, they are a rental slash a company that sells new and used cars, right? So the history behind this car is just like a quick one. The guy bought the car, I think it was white or black, whatever the color is. This is not the story. The story behind it is he loves the green Harrods Cup. So he took the green Harrods Cup to a painter and he said, do the same paint of the green Harrods, and he did it on the car. I mean, he pushed Harrods love to the extreme. Even the rims, and if you go on the inside, if we can see, he even changed the knob on the gearbox, and the whole interior is tan, but Harrods tan for those who know. Excuse us because it's very hot. We couldn't shoot yesterday because the weather was extreme. Today, so-so, but for you, the viewers, everything is possible. The GTOs are part of the culture also since almost the 80s and the 70s and so on. So we love these cars, but unfortunately, you cannot really see them on the street all the time. Guys, plate numbers is a big factor here. Again, the Trans Ams. Our dear friend Dalul, he's one of the guys who love classic cars and their club. How many guys you have in your club in the classic car?
Well, actually, I'm not with the car guys.
Okay.
Okay, but
I just told them you have so many classic cars in your group.
to be honest, I have like this one and the Trans Am, and there's one Chevy Apache right there.
Okay.
And actually, there is another friends. Yeah, we going inshallah next year. It's gonna be like for a Trans Am group.
Ooh.
Yeah, Trans Am Qatar.
And how many cars do you think they're gonna be?
I think it's more than 10.
More than
10, yeah.
MashaAllah. And
I
they are
think
all
generations.
okay.
Yeah.
And they are all genuine.
Yeah, mostly.
Mostly?
Yeah, mostly.
Khalas,
You know,
okay.
There's like a swap engine. This is everywhere.
This is
But
everywhere.
I keep this one original. Don't worry about this.
And you worked on this car for how many years?
Oh, that's one. I worked in the car as a project 2 years. Okay. So, but I using the car now around 7 years.
7 years.
Yeah, and I travel with it.
This is the level of modification that we have in Qatar. When I see these guys, I always tell myself, okay, I always say to myself that when I have a classic car, I'm gonna modify it to the point where I daily drive it. Thank you. See you soon, inshallah, guys. So let's go to the other side. Oh, Brio. Shout out to Brio. Some of the best guys in the market. We're not gonna say the best guys in the market, so that no one. But some of the best guys. I mean, they gave us the first key to shoot the LC500. Link in the description if you wanna check it out. So again, the JDM community is very huge. We are into Chinese cars since a long time, since almost the 80s or the 70s, because they are very easy to fix. Maybe spare parts. Japanese. So the Japanese car community in Qatar is huge, and spare parts can be found easily. You can modify them easily. Stay tuned for this car. We're gonna see it again on the channel. This guy, Majid Al-Marri, he's amazing. He worked on this car from, I mean, when it was a stock car up until this moment when it became a drag strip car. Majid, we will talk about this car soon, huh? Inshallah. This is the owner, Majid Al-Marri. And so this car is kind of special. So this guy, I always forget his name, but he's a drifter. So this is his drift car. But at the same time, he bought this car from Jordan, and he worked on it from bumper to bumper. He restored it from A to Z, and he turned it into an Alpina, a genuine Alpina. This guy is amazing. These cars, you cannot buy them anymore. I mean, if you go to Jordan, they're holding on to them, and I want one so bad, but I cannot find them. They are so expensive. Some of the classic that we shot from the front, now we're shooting them from the back. We're coming up to a special group. These guys got famous because they took their cars to another level of customization. Keep them street legal, yes, but they like, okay, we cannot modify them, let's work on the outside. The Mercedes C63 S's that you have in front of us, show them, Anupam. Most of these cars, they were dipped carbon fiber bits. They worked on the interior. I mean, they brought these cars to a level of customization that is crazy. We've talked to them yesterday. They gave us the right to hopefully bring them all up in one video and show them to you, because these are the essence of cars. I mean, for me, I had a small dream in the beginning of the YouTube channel, and I was telling Anupam, it's always going to be good to bring these cars together that are very special. This car in front of you, it's made by Dip Whip Custom. They are people that started the garage that dipped cars in the beginning, and then they went into covering parts with carbon fiber, creating parts from carbon fiber and fiberglass. This car is a genuine wide body kit that they did in Qatar. Everything that you see in front of you, from this car until the end, these are made in Qatar, period. Let's check the back. The girth on it is nice. I mean, it's clean. It's not in your face kind of situation. Fully forged carbon fiber. I mean, the details is the details on the car is on another level. I told you guys, number plates in Qatar is a thing. Forged carbon fiber, normal carbon fiber. The car is a ZL1, genuine ZL1. This car has approximately 1,000 plus horsepower. The wing was made by DYC, DWC, thank you. Genuine carbon fiber parts, fenders, I mean, in your face. For those who know, they know. It's a nice car. Eventually, you're going to be shooting this car in more details if the owner lets us. Again, with Aman. So, Aman, as we told you, they are a company that customize cars for the off-roading capabilities. One thing that they came up to was this front bumper. The front bumper on these cars is so huge when it came out the first time. So they're like, okay, how can we customize it without the car losing its looks? And they did this sexy bumper. I mean, for Qataris, it's one of the sexiest bumpers you can find in the market. They work on the suspension, they work on the wheels. I mean, they do everything, roll cages and stuff. And I mean, we already talked to the owner, and he's pleased with the idea of the YouTube channel. And he's like, one day you're gonna come to the shop and we're gonna explain more about it. I mean, look at this. This was made in Qatar, can you believe it? Anupam, what's your step? Stub Station. So Stub Station is one of the best companies also that modify cars for the off-roading capabilities. And they were, I'll show you just one thing. So they started with Assalamu alaikum, how are you doing? You good? Alaikum assalam, how are you doing? Alhamdulillah. So these guys, I wanted to bring my classic cars to them, but it's not yet finished. And I wanted to do this. So I wanted to install the sound cancellation material, or the heat cancellation material, and the sound dampening material for one reason and one reason only. I'll just give you a small check. So this is a door that doesn't have anything in it, right? And this door has the two pieces. And even the feel is heavy. Check the inside. So they have the two materials inside. For those who have classic cars, this is the best thing to do. And I think Stub Station is one of the best places to go to, right? This is not to say good things about them, because I know as a fact, because of this car. Shout out to the guy who owns this car. So yeah, I mean, the custom show in Qatar, it's been going on for almost 4 years. Unfortunately, within COVID, we couldn't do it last year. But yeah, this is the car culture for you in Qatar. One car that you're gonna be also seeing on the YouTube channel soon, inshallah, is this car. Alaikum salam, how are you doing? You good? Stay tuned for this car. This car got modified so many times that, I mean, the guy, I call him crazy, but in a very good way. This car got modified to the maximum. You're gonna see it at night shots. When we open all the lights, we open the bonnet and the back. You're gonna see some amazing stuff. This guy goes extreme on his cars. Again with the GDMs. I mean, at the end, you're gonna see classic cars, and we're gonna tell you to stay tuned also. This is one of the extreme examples that we have in Qatar. For the custom show, they installed the airlift 2 days ago. Like literally 2 days ago, just for the custom show. This car is on another level. I hope that we will see the Supra guys soon, inshallah. I mean, these guys, when they said yes, let's do it, it was, for me, it was like a blessing coming true. Have you ever seen a pickup Mini? Believe it or not, when the guy went to do the registration, they're like, no, it's a pickup Mini. But for all those who love Minis in the world, they're gonna be laughing at the guy, because who heard about a pickup Mini? No one, right? It's not finished yet, so but we might see it soon on the streets, you never know. To finish off the car community and and the custom show. So 2 cars that you're gonna be seeing again, so stay tuned. Amran, sorry. So Amran, he's one of my cousins. He's the proud owner of 2 cars and other cars that you're gonna be seeing on the show, because with this guy we're gonna be starting a new segment in the channel called Show Me Your Garage and tell me everything that you have inside it. So we will do...
It's gonna be later on, not now.
No, not now. In the upcoming weeks or months. It depends on the weather. So how many cars do you have today?
I've got 2.
What are the 2?
C10s, step-sided Chevys. One of them is 1978, as you can see, the gray one, and the other one is 1968. Both of them, one of them is heavily customized, and this one is fully customized, interior-wise, exterior-wise.
How many times did you customize this car?
Wow, don't ask. I stopped questioning.
Just check the rims. So these rims were made?
Custom made.
Custom made.
Yep.
Where did you make them?
From the US, exported.
Wow.
Special order from the US for me. This is the 20 inches wheels.
Front and back.
Yep. The front, the rear side is the 14 inches. They call the 14 inches lip.
Okay.
As you can see, the deep dish with the lip over here.
A deep dish.
Yep.
And I was asking him yesterday, where did you hide the lift kit? It's hard to see with the GoPro. It's very hard to see with the GoPro, but let's try. Where is it?
Just over there.
Just over there.
This car actually comes with, some of them it has got an option of 2 tanks, 2 fuel tanks, but mine has got only 1 fuel tank in the right side. So what I've done, it was like a decision to keep the hidden system, the whole system, I kept it hidden.
On the other side.
Exactly.
The level of customization, he's one of the craziest guys you can meet in Qatar. I mean it in a very good way.
This car has got, this is the 1968.
I think it's one of the cars that are very hard to keep clean, right?
Yeah, black matte.
Black matte.
Life is hard.
Life is hard, that's so true. MashaAllah.
The car is powered with 5.3 Vortec engine. Belongs to the Yukon 2013. I have purchased the whole engine bay. I kept some of the original parts on the side of the car. As you can see, the brake system, brake booster, this is the original one.
Okay.
Even the brake disc that I have is the original one. They call it the drums.
Okay.
Not the disc.
The radiator-wise, how is the heating situation?
No problem, no issues. It's a daily drive car. By the way, I'm living, as you know, in a remote area, around 65 kilos from here. Back and forth, drivable car, no issues.
MashaAllah. Now this is, I mean, we're gonna talk more into details. This is just a mini teaser for you guys. How many people you have in your club?
We are around 25 members.
Okay,
Some of us have several cars.
show them, show them.
You can see this is some of our cars. For instance, the owner of the GTO, he's the owner of the Aspirin over there. The same guy owns around other 5 or 6 cars.
Wow.
Yeah.
I love that. I love the level of modification when it comes to this. The new headlights, LEDs, on a classic car, but it keeps it classicy. I mean, this is one of the things.
Keep us classic.
But well, thank you for your time, and
pleasure.
we will see you soon, inshallah.
Inshallah. Soon.
Thank you.
Take care.
We couldn't go to the second patch of cars without presenting this to you. So the performance, we are proud to present it on our channel. Belongs to our dear friend Jassim Al-Imadi, who's the owner of Exclusive Motors McLaren, and at the same time he's the owner of Al Hazm Mall that we're going to be showing you eventually on this channel. Mr. Suhail, how are you doing?
I'm good. How are you?
You good? So just tell the viewers what is so special about Top Performance.
Basically, we officially deal in all the aftermarket parts.
Okay.
For example, superchargers, turbos, and shock absorbers, as you can see here.
So is it mainly off-road cars like SUVs or all types of cars?
80% SUVs.
Okay.
Mostly SUVs. Plus, we deal in with Mustangs and Camaros, and some of the parts like air intakes. And
Another shout out for them, because well, he doesn't know. I have a class. I had a 1999 fully loaded F-body Camaro. It had so many issues, heating issues. I came to them. You were just open like almost like after 1 month of opening. I came to the guys. They did the whole setup for the car. Radiator. What is the thing that you put behind the radiator with the fan?
Yeah, the fan.
The fan radiator.
The cooling fans.
Yeah, the cooling fans, and they dropped the heat. I mean, man, the car had so much power afterwards just with these two small modifications, and they did some other things when it came to the AC and stuff like that. So a shout out to them because they saved that car from ruins. So what are the other things? So you have shock absorbers. What are these things? LEDs?
We have LEDs. These are from Australia. It's called Steady.
Okay.
And the quality of the lights, and they are like really good. Unless like the Chinese available in the
Exactly. And one thing that people might not know, so many people that are used to off-roading, when you go to Top Performance once, you'll never go back again because the quality is so good. Thank you, Suhail.
You're welcome.
We will see you soon, inshallah. Thank you very much. For the second patch, we just couldn't pass this opportunity. What you see in front of you is not a basic GTR. The body kit on the car was made in Qatar from A to Z. Regardless of the fact that the car has more than 1,000 plus horsepower, this body kit was made in Qatar and it went to the international. I mean, this is just the level of extreme that we have in Qatar. This is simply amazing. Anupam, let's show them the other cars. So we couldn't just pass by and leave these cars behind. We are here with Mr. Naif. He is the owner of King's Garage, and he's going to tell us a little bit about these cars. So first of all, Assalamu alaikum, Mr. Naif.
مرحبا الشيخ.
This car, what's up with this?
هذه سيارة جي تي اس 2016 مشتغلين عليها في المحل. بادي كيت رنتك اللي هي فرونت ليب، سايد سكير، رير ديفيوزر، رير سبويلر، ستيرنج ويل 2020.
So the whole car is Rentic design.
Yes.
It was made in the shop from A to Z. It's a 2016
2016
GTS.
2020, yes.
And what about the bonnet?
GT Black Series.
MashaAllah. And it was done in Qatar. I mean, this is just amazing. The second car, I mean, it's one of the most beautiful McLarens that we have in Doha. Did you do anything to this car? No, this comes from the factory.
قطر وكلها كاربون فايبر. يعني لو
So,
تلاحظ تقرب
yeah, all the cars, but we cannot give it justice, unfortunately, because of the color, but it's one of one. It is, right? What about this car? This car is something else, guys.
التحفة الفنية.
So this car is based on a GTS. As soon as the Black Series AMG came out, before it arriving to Doha or to Qatar, these guys took the pictures from the internet and did the whole body from A to Z, صح؟
صحيح. السيارة محولة كاملة، وفرنا الكت احنا من محلنا، تم تركيب الكت زائد صبغ السيارة زائد التعديل على الرفارف الخلفية من الجديد في جراج.
So this was made in two separate garages, color-wise and the fitment-wise, because the GTS is not very wide-bodied from the backside. If you can show them the backside while we talk. The whole Qatar Customs, they did the whole paint on the car to bring it, to make it as original as the original cars. From the inside is okay. The inside is pure stock. But this guy, when it came out, it was amazing. I mean, people were going crazy on it. This is one of the most beautiful also in the community. It's a what package?
هذه C63 كوب 2017.
2017.
One of one in the world في الخليج السيارة.
It's one of the one. It's one of one in the world and in the GCC countries. Forged carbon.
Forged carbon
everywhere.
كامل.
Dipped in.
بعد تم تركيب القطع كاملة في جراج ديب ويب كاستمز.
Okay, so the parts were they fitted on the car in the the cars were bought by spacers, and the interior was made in the color of the interior. Dip whip also. Okay, I mean this car is one of the sexy cars that we have in Qatar. Period. Link in the description so you can go on their Instagram to check the car before and after. And we come to this masterpiece. I love this car. Forged carbon fiber everywhere. It's the only one in the GCC, I think, or in Qatar. With the interior. So the kit, the color is from
Deep Web Custom.
And the roll cage is from Oman.
Oman, also this car, also the GTS.
Wow, I mean, I love these are, I think, the most amazing cars. The rims are from Rotterdam. They brought it also through King's Performance. And this car at the end, the BMW, is something else. So what's up?
كامل بعد من عندنا اللي هي فرونت ليب، الهود، السايد سكير، الرير ديفيوزر، سايد ميرور.
So this was a normal M4. You brought the whole body kit from front to back.
من الزيرو.
Wow. Okay.
الشبكة.
Allah. Good luck in your business.
حبيبي.
Thank you for your time.
حبيب قلبي.
ما شاء الله تبارك الله. Let's go. And we couldn't end the video without showing you 3 original cars that you're going to be seeing in the channel, inshallah, eventually. One of them is this, a fully lifted a fully lifted pickup truck. The owner is not near. One of the first cars that ever got lifted in Qatar, period, belongs to a good friend of ours. This car was a normal Jeep, and this guy, within 2 to 3 years, he made it like this. Let's go to the back. Assalamu alaikum. So, last but not least, the H2 Hummer, we're going to be shooting it with the owner eventually. I mean, the level of customization in Qatar is crazy. Huh? Okay. I'm 165. So The rims are as big as me. This is crazy. One of the most iconic cars for this year. It made a buzz on social media a couple of weeks ago, and it's this beauty here. This Chevy was made by the owner, so it came as almost a rust bucket, but he did something to it that made it into the most, wow, futuristic, I think, rat rod ever. This is paint, like this is the original patina on the car. They just fixed some dents and that's about it. I mean, check from the back also. The car is crazy. Go to the back. I mean, the level of customization is crazy. One thing that we have to show them before leaving is 3 separate booths. One that belongs to V2 Garage. These guys are beyond crazy, and I mean it in a very positive way. A Track Hawk that is modified beyond extent, and a 6x6 that you only saw, I think, in separate pictures throughout internet. First of all is this car. This car, we will shoot it with the owner eventually. It's one of the most modified Track Hawks in the world. This car had so many changes happening to it. You will see it soon on our channel. This guy is crazy. And again, V2 Garage, just a quick sneak peek. They were the first people in Qatar to modify supercars to an extent that is huge. Just show them, Anupam. Twin turbo, daily usable cars. I mean, semi-slicks on all the tires. We know the owners. These guys are amazing, and everything is tuned in Qatar, and this is one thing that we are very proud of to show. Let's go to the other booth.
TRX.
So, is one of the most strongest Supras maybe in the world, and we're gonna be maybe talking with this guy soon for him to tell us everything about the car, the full setup. This guy is amazing. This masterpiece. 6x6 Hennessey, making 1,000 plus horsepower. Is brought by the owner of the brand itself, Dodge, which is Mr. Almana. This car is simply amazing. The cost of this is $500,000 plus. I mean, it's just crazy. It's just crazy. As soon as we saw the post of this car arriving to Doha, we were so proud. And who else better than Almana to represent this car? I mean, look at this. This is pure extreme for you guys. I mean, the length of the car is almost 7 meters, for God's sake. A 6x6 Mammoth Ram Hennessey. Thank you, Hennessey, for this treat. And is about it. Thank you guys for following. Check other videos. Stay tuned. Hit the subscribe button. Hit the bell so you can receive all our new videos that are coming. This year, we're gonna go crazy. Thank you.